Firstly, the price range means it's definitely aimed at the mass market.
Over 200,000, it will definitely be cheaper than NIO cars.
Secondly, it is definitely aimed at family users, family scenarios.
So for NIO cars on the high-end market, you might consider additional features, not just for family use.
Sometimes, maybe like the ET5, you might make yourself happier, make yourself like it. Or like the ES8, ET7, mainly for business scenarios. Maybe home use, like the ES6, maybe a bit more. But on the whole, like everyone considering a BMW, it's definitely not primarily for family use. Not to say you can't use it for family, as long as it's a car, it can be used for family. But its brand positioning, its primary scene, its primary purpose is definitely not simply for family use.
But what about ONVO? It is indeed completely focused on the family market.
The product planning for this was also rather simple. That is, what would a family of 3 want? What would a family of 5 want? What would a family of 6 want? What would a family of 7 want? So its positioning is better in the family market. A car in the family market, it's defined as being easier, safer, more comfortable, with a large space, refrigerator, and large sofa. Just safety, comfort, large space, refrigerator, and electric sofa. It's all defined. Relatively easy to define. What about the appearance? As long as you don't worry about people disliking it.
As long as you don't object to the appearance, parents, grandparents, and the children don't object.
Then this car basically ended up like a Toyota, or a family car that is easy to sell. Basically, the personality is not so distinct, it's basically just that. So this car is relatively a family car. The third is that it must be battery swapped, so to speak, it must be swapped. The fourth, what are we talking about? The first car, who is good at selling it now, we will learn from it. For example, if Model Y is currently leading globally, we will work with Model Y. Make it bigger, make it better, make it battery replaceable, and make it cheaper. This is likely our strategy. The second car, it's simply about who sells it well.
Whoever sells an electric car well that is suitable for big families, then we will create one. It has comparable space, a little bigger TV, a bit larger fridge, a bit more comfortable sofa. It's that simple.
So it's quite straightforward. This is all we can say. If anything else can be said, we won't say it.
Our relationship with NIO is like the relationship between Porsche, Audi, and VW. They're actually all from one group, or the relationship is like Lexus and Toyota. This is how a group caters for users with different purposes.
So in the future, NIO, if you want to buy a car at home, it's best to buy 3. So you can earn more money. One car is for business use. This is NIO. NIO 7 series and above cars like ET9 are all for business use after 7, 8, or 9. And it's more decent.
The second car, you just make yourself happy. Like today I met a user in our store. He bought an ET5 for his wife. This is a very smart way to make his wife a little happier.
The wife drives it herself or opens it herself.
The third car, you can buy an ONVO car and give it to your family.
Usually the car used by the family is always easy to use. It is the car you use for work, which is more decent. When you drive a new car by yourself, your face value is high. You are stylish, you are beautiful. Add a car and it will be easy to use. The space is large, it is easy to use. Like this car can be, MPV can be like this. So I think that's basically the same thing. This is the rule for our products and brands.
Also, guys, I just bought more Nio stock for the first time in quite a long while since I bought back at 11. And, I let that position go underwater. And that was my whole purpose. Got to have some skin in the game, of course. But here, I bought more right now. at 4.89ish. So the reasoning behind this is quite simple, because I believe this is pretty much near the bottom, and this is near the gap, which is around 4.72ish gap. So this is, here you have it, the gap. I call it basement floor, 4.72. Also, one thing that's very interesting is on the 4-hour chart, the RSI is quite oversold. So we might go a little bit lower. Right now, RSI is at 27-ish, 26, 27-ish. Extremely oversold. MACD looks like it's going to curl up. And there's not much room to go further down, in my opinion, for now, right? And also on the, and it looks like, this is sort of like a bottom. And we've been down for so many days consecutively since the 12th of March. We've been like down, just constantly going down, all the way down to now 4.88, 4.8-ish. And I firmly believe that this is a great opportunity to load up for a good swing trade, at least upwards until 7. Now, I believe 7 is going to be a difficult area to break above, all right? This blue line over here. The reasoning behind that is because previously, as you can tell, it served as very good support. So it used to be the floor. 7 used to be the floor multiple times. See it over here, got tapped. So now that is broken below, right now we're below 7, it's going to be quite difficult for us to break above 7. 7 is going to be a roof. So we'll have to see. Of course, we hope that we can break above 7. Now, why else am I kind of bullish right now? Well, apart from the fact that it's oversold, well, we got a very good incentive that's going to really boost deliveries, and deliveries are exploding, confirmed by general manager, and also the stores are extremely busy. So, those delivery numbers are going to show up, and it's really going to shock the shorts. And I believe firmly that we're going to go up to around at least the $7-ish. All right. And then we'll see what happens at that price point. So right now, people are overly pessimistic, and that's to be expected. So, guys, that's just me being transparent. You can do whatever you want. If you want to buy the stock, you can buy the stock. If you want to sell the stock, you can sell the stock. If you want to short the stock, you can short the stock, okay? I'm not trying to influence you to do anything. I'm just telling you what I did, all right? I bought some over here at 4.89-ish. So, yeah, that's just me, all right? As always, stay safe, stay healthy.